Oppressive governments, violent extremists, family pressure. These are the threats facing Christians around the world. Every year, Open Doors compiles the World Watch List, the top 50 countries in which Christians are most persecuted. These are the 5 countries at the top of that list. Number 5. Eritrea. The authoritarian government views independent religious groups as a direct threat. It sees them as a foreign influence and keeps religion under strict control. All who resist are considered disloyal and face severe persecution. Few churches are recognized by the state. The authorities monitor Christians, haul them out of meetings and arrest them. They detain them for years without trial, often under the harshest conditions. Converts from Islam or the Orthodox Church suffer violence at the hands of their communities and even their own families. Beyond the few state-controlled churches, all religious activity is illegal, so worship must take place under the strictest secrecy. Number 4 is Sudan. In the conflict between the army and the rapid support forces, the threat to Christians has increased significantly. Along with discrimination and arrest, deadly attacks are becoming commonplace, and there is no one for Christians to turn to. Armed forces have destroyed and occupied church buildings, leaving believers without safe spaces to gather. And the lawlessness of war has spurred other armed groups to attack. Their acts of violence remain largely unpunished. At number 3, Yemen. In Yemen, tribal identity is closely linked to Islam. The Christian community are mainly converts. These new believers come under intense pressure from their wider families and are often subjected to violence. They're persecuted by the authorities and targeted by extremists. As the Houthis become increasingly dominant, and the war between Hamas and Israel exacerbates ongoing Islamization, many house churches have been forced to suspend their meetings. At the same time, the severe humanitarian crisis shaking the country poses a particular threat to Christians. It is the mosques that distribute relief aid, and most of it goes to their Muslim members. Somalia is number 2. In Somalia, life is dangerous for anyone identified as a Christian. Islamist terror group Al-Shabaab targets converts and will not hesitate to execute on the mere suspicion of betraying Islam. There can be no deviation from the Islamic faith. Clan leaders, elders, and family members monitor anyone suspected of leaving the religion. And at number 1, North Korea. Only one figure may be worshipped like a god in this country: the dictator and great leader, Kim Jong-un. Christians in North Korea are considered public enemy number 1. To own a Bible is to put your life at risk. The few churches in the capital of Pyongyang are there only for show. If genuine Christians are discovered, they face execution or indefinite imprisonment, along with their relatives, in the country's brutal and notorious labor camps. Although the regime boasts of destroying the underground religious networks, some secret churches still exist, and the Christian faith continues to spread. Christians in Eritrea, Sudan, Yemen, Somalia, and North Korea need our prayers and our support. For more information on the countries of the World Watch List, as well as moving personal stories from Christians and their prayer requests, please visit our website.